Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Quickie with King Willy. Well, this one might be a little bit of a longie like the last couple have been, but let's have a little look here. Now you can see that these machines have stopped. Now that means we have finally exhausted our diamonds, our redstone supply. Yeah, haven't put any gold in for a while, but there's a reason for that. Look at that. That's just almost ridiculous. That's getting to the point where we have far too much stuff. So you can see I've made a few changes. Now I'm going to knock all that out this episode and I'm going to replace it. It's just me experimenting and playing. But over here, start from this end. What we've done here is I've set up one of these furnaces from Extra Utils 2. I've never done it before, but it runs off RF and it's not too bad. And I've got the red sand that comes from the ore, the void resource miner, sorry. It comes through here and it's got a filter on the back. If I can just where can I show you here? Right, in the extract, it extracts the red sand as soon as it comes in, goes into here, cooks, drops out of there and drops into a chest and turns into glass. That's one thing we're going to need, so we'll keep the red sand for that. There's plenty of red sand in there. Look at all that. There's 300 odd, so I'm not worried about that in the slightest. Now we'll rebuild all that because I'm not happy with how it sits. And I don't like the idea that it runs off capacitor banks anymore. I want it to run off the battery bank. So we're going to put a tap line in, across, down, all that sort of stuff, and remove this. It's only using 20 RF. That's running the storage area there and the furnace. So that's going to do me quite nicely. I might even add normal sand in. And what it'll do is once it gets to the chest full, it'll stop. So I'm not too worried about that. There's plenty of sand in there, as you can see. Like there's 1,000 odd sand. At the moment I've got this one draining into this one because I had this here and it wasn't even connected. Like, yeah, even none of you guys picked that up. Talk about derps. Jeez, I thought I was a derp. But yeah, that wasn't even connected. I was sitting there going, this is at 300. What's going on here? Why am I not? And that's at 0? What? Something's wrong here. Then I realized, oh, hang on. I didn't connect it at the back like I did with this guy over here. So I'm also going to run this thing off power now instead, like as well. This is all going to come off. It's already tapped off here and power going on through and all that sort of stuff. So what I'm basically going to do is remove this capacitor bank too and put it back upstairs for the other storage. So let's start. What we've got going on right now is I had a try of these. Now I've used different crafters in the past. I've never used the RFTools one. Now it's pretty cool. It's not bad. You can set up patterns in here. There's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 and they each add more recipes, which I'm liking the idea of. Plus you can set spots in here to hold things. And I've got redstone coming in, draining out of here. And I've got chips coming in from here, and I've got well, when I put stuff in there, I've got the quartz coming in from here, and the power coming in from it just looks like a dead set dog's breakfast. So I'm going to tidy this up, but I'm going to bring you through the process of how we set this fella up, how we make it, and basically what's going to happen after 8 recipes, we should be spitting out the 64K chip. Done. Finished. That's all she wrote, and it's sitting into a chest ready to make the chips with, if not the complete chip themselves. But what we'll do first is we'll get this area here organized. Now the first thing we're going to be wanting is some conduit, I think. Yep, we'll just grab the low level conduit, the 640 RF. We will jump up to about here, I think, and we'll put it up in there. Now this is going to work all right because we can connect that through the item conduit. It should go through. So we will be experimenting with that in a second. Now if I shift, nope. Okay, what's going on here? Shift. There we go. That worked. So I can break that off. Don't want it to go there. And I can shift it there. No, I've got to shift it to there, don't I? Oh geez, what have I got to do? Well, I've got to be on the bottom of that. Geez, something's going wrong here. What's going on? The bottom? Or is it there? No. Oh, there. And then there. Okay. And then there. Is that right? Nope. Jeez, that's not right. What have I got to do here? I am messing this up. Something terrible. I think I've got to be on that side of this block here. Oh, no. Power won't. Power doesn't go into that. So what am I trying to do? How about I break that bad boy out and I put power to that? Yes, right, now I can break that off. Because that, did I just break multiple things? No, in my luck I did break just the power. Right, I want that power, I don't want that, and I don't want that. Okay, now that should be getting power, insert, always active. Okay, so that should just go straight through. Boom, boom, boom. See how they join into the same block? So that's pretty handy. It's a good little thing. So I'll run power along here and along here, because currently that should be turned off now. No, it's not. I'll check it with this. Maybe this will tell me the buffer. No, where am I getting power from? That's interesting. I shouldn't be having power. That should be going down. That wasn't going down, was it? No? I can access... Well, hang on a minute. Something's not right. Where am I getting power from? I'm not even connected to power. Oh, well. Free energy! Free energy! What a win! I'm going to leave that sit like that. I'll connect it, almost. Just to make sure that it does run. But where am I getting free energy from? Maybe it takes a long time for it to come out of the buffer. Maybe it's more efficient than I thought. Let's have a look. It's still got the full buffer. That. Yeah, look, what? Yeah. That has still got its full buffer. Okay. I'll just pretend that's not happening. Okay. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to bring the items, instead of coming into the back of this, I want to break that off. I just want to tidy it up, really. That's all I want to do. Hang on, if I just... No, I want to break that off. Right. So now if I go to here... let me walk. Thank you. If I put my item conduit to here... Oh, crikey. To here. Oh, you're going to work... There we go. Yay! And then to here, and then to here. Okay. I can break this item conduit. I'm pretty sure. Thank you. I can break... I don't want item conduit there. So, good. Good. Now it's starting to look a bit neater. This is energy conduit that's coming from nowhere. So I'll break that. This is all the stuff that I was doing before. I just wanted to tidy it up just a bit, make it a little bit prettier. And that way you guys could see how we do it. Alright, I'll just tidy. Did I break a block there and didn't even notice? That's what I heard, that double click. It was that block breaking. Oh, are you serious? There, right. That's much better. Now the items themselves are going to have to come in to the top of this one. Alright, so we can now put the item conduit back into here. Now if I remember, shift on that side of it. You what? You what? You're not... Oh, you probably want to go on that side, don't you? Yes, I thought you might. Now that side of it. There we go. Now we're good to go. We're golden. Right. So what we have to do is... That's still on insert mode red sand, which is exactly what we want. Now this one we want in and out. And we want the extract mode to be that filter which we already previously set up, which is red, and we want it always active. So there we go. Now that'll drag redstone through, the red sand through, sorry. Once it goes in here, it goes sucked out and bang, into there. Aha! We used the buffer up. That's good. Jeez, that took its time, didn't it? I thought for a minute I was getting free power. Now if I reconnect that, should refill that power for us. Oh, it would if I connected the power. Yeah, that would be a thing, wouldn't it? That would be useful. How about if I put the power, set that to insert, always active. Now let's have a little look. Yeah, full buffer. Lovely. Right, so that's running off the battery bank upstairs now. Looks a whole heap neater. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Okay. And we are still getting glass, which is good. Right, now this furnace is a dead simple thing to make, alright? I'll just show you quickly how to make it. Alright, we'll go into here, we'll go to furnace. And we're after the extra utilities one, which is just bricks. Just clay, smelt clay and you get bricks, okay? And a machine block. A machine block's just a chest, a couple of redstone and a few iron ingots, and you get 4 of them. Right, so it's dead simple to make that. And I just made the filters like we've done before. We've made filters lots of times. I actually think they're still in there. There you go, that's how you make a filter. Hopper, a couple of bits of paper around it. Alright, that's for the inner IO filters. Now that's running, and that's running well, and we're getting our glass. Now the glass is going to become apparent very, very shortly. I'd like to do the same thing to this one, because this power bank is only running that. That's a 25mm. It's like a dead set waste. So what I would like to do is... Where is the power coming from? Oh, it's coming from out there. Okay, so all we have to do is get our big honkin' power. So let's go to conduit. Oh, I might have some in this chest, if I'm really lucky. No, little power, item, and that's all we got of that big power in there. Alright, there should be some in here anyway. Conduit, there we go, 64. Beautiful, beautiful. So I'll put that, and we'll fly up here, because I can fly, and why not? Oh, well, maybe I can't fly. Maybe I can just fall. Falling with style, or grace, or whatever they call it. Right, so we'll just tap this along, and that's as far as that goes. Now, we're going to enter into the same issue we had before. Are you going to let me get up here? Can I touch that? Alright, now I have to shift and make it happen. Alright, now I've made it happen. It's joined into there. So to make it there, I have to do it shift there. No, I said there. There I said. There. Why are you not wanting to do this properly? Ah, right, so I can break that one off. So I don't need that. I just gotta be careful I don't bust anything else. Right, so now we've got 2 in 1. Got items and power coming through. So we might continue this along as a 2 in 1 all the way down. If I can do that from the ground. Shift. I can. Good. Get up here a little bit better. Shift. There's our power. There's our power. It's coming. It's a coming. Alright. Back off there. Break that. Don't want that anymore. And we'll bring the power down. And the power down. And the power down. Set that to input mode. And we should be golden. That should still be on. Yep. Good stuff. So now we're getting our power for that from there. That's just made it a little bit nicer. And it gives me back 2 capacitor banks, which I can just immediately run upstairs here to the power room. Grab these capacitor banks. Put that there. Put that there. Throw one there. And throw the other one there. Right, which boosts our total up to 275 million. And they're full again. So that didn't take very long. Okay, we still don't need the reactor yet. This is a incredible amount of things we're running off this base and all the rest of it. Now, what else I've done here is I've made this so that it... Hang on a minute, what's going on here? Something stopped. Why is something... Oh no, this is working. Good. I've put some more filters in here so that what it does is it grinds up nether quartz. Now, we need nether dust. Nether quartz dust, so that we can make the clear Certus crystals to make the chips. It's further on down the line. So what I want to do is I want to make another sag mill. So I'll quickly type in sag mill here and see if I've got enough resources for that. I hope I do. Alright, let's see. No, I need a machine case. Always something, isn't it? It's always something. Have I got that? No, now I need iron bars. Oh, jeez. Alright, machine case, iron bars. Quickly, don't mess me around. Thank you. Machine case. Thank you. Sag mill. Thank you. 1 sag mill. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to throw that sag mill straight in there with them. So now we're going to have 3 sag mills. What we're going to do is we're going to grab the the quartz, I mean. We're going to put that here. Just one of them, that's all we need at the moment. I'm going to set this to extract, and I'm going to add that into that input line. But first, I want to put a filter in here on input. Well, insert, whack a filter in. Drop that in there so that it only takes that, and voila, there we go. Now I'm going to have to make sure, I'm going to have to dig that out. It's going to upset AJ, sorry mate. Make sure that's set to extract all the time. Are they all the same? Yep, they're all the same. Beautiful. So now this should be grinding up, maybe. Oh no, I haven't set the filter, have I? All right, so we want it to extract that. So now what that'll do is that'll go up, around, and into here, which it is. Come out of there and go back into there and give us nether quartz dust. That's exactly what we wanted. So now we've got this cycling. We've got this cycling all over the place, right? As you can see in here, whoops. As you can see in here, we've got cobblestone and gravel and sand. Now the reason being is when you put redstone, because we've got redstone coming into some of these, redstone and diamonds into these, okay. Redstone's byproducts are going to be, sometimes you get cobblestone, all right. So you break, I've got it looped back through the system so that the cobblestone comes in and it over to this one. Oh, sorry, over to this one. The cobblestone's in there. It gets ground up into gravel. Gravel goes into there, comes back out of there, goes into this one. Turns to gravel, grinds that up, and then when you get gravel, you get flint and you get sand. Get the sand, grind the sand up, and the sand turns into hoojamafling, silicon. And as you can see, all the sand and everything that we've done from that so far is just chock-a-blocked this. Absolutely chock-a-blocked it with silicon, which is good. Which means when we've got diamonds come in or we've got gold come in or whatever we need, these guys instantly fire up. It's like bang, because they're ready to go. But we've got so many anyway right now. That machine's almost done its day already. But, you know, we're going to want bigger than that. So I also set this, I think, yep, to do glowstone as well. So when this one comes down, like, I don't know why it's not coming in there at the moment. Why isn't that coming in there? Do I have glowstone set as an export? Probably not. So that's that one. And this one. Alright, so I'm going to have to get some glowstone and put some glowstone. Oh, that's the blacklist. That's the insert. Alright, so the extract, we're going to put that in there. And in the extract, we're going to put that in there too. Okay, so now that one should start receiving glowstone pretty soon. Well, I hope it does. If I've done that right. Are we getting glowstone in the chest? No. Why isn't that sucking up glowstone? That's sucking up quartz. Okay, come on. What are you doing wrong? Alright, this isn't finding anything in the list to do, so why isn't it taking the... Maybe I got to put one in to kickstart it? No? Alright, this is annoying me. This is bothering me. Okay. Why? It's not a difficult thing, come on. It's not a difficult thing. Okay, alright, fair enough. It'll probably do it. It probably just has to think about it for a little while. So I'll leave it. There's 7 in there. We know there's 7. It's probably because everything's working so hard. So what we're going to do now is we're going to tidy this mess up. So I'm thinking about going underneath with the wiring. Because since we need to tap off both of these, we may as well tap off them properly. Now I'm going to need to dig that out. I'm going to break all this. And we're going to relay all this pipe, and we're going to rebuild this. We're going to make this a tier 8. A tier 8. God, who do I think I am? Going to make this a tier 3. Alright, so I'm going to annoy people again. And I'm going to grab some item conduit. I'm going to throw the item conduit down here. And I'm going to put a extract, and I'm going to put a filter in there. Actually, I don't need a filter. Do I need a filter in there? No, because that's the only things that goes in there. I don't need a filter. But I'm not going to set that up to extract completely just yet. I'm going to wait until I'm set up for that. Otherwise, things might not quite go to plan. And I'm getting good at things not going to plan, so I'm trying to get this done right. Okay, so we get that there, and we go on insert mode, because we're going to want them to go into there. Alright, that's pretty much... I should just have that go like that anyway. That's what I should do, but I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Actually, I might even disconnect that. Might disconnect that. Yeah, if I disconnect that, if I set that to disable, see how that disconnected? Now if I put that there, what's going to happen? This is the thing. What's going to happen? It's only extracting redstone. It shouldn't be going redstone into here, which it's not. So it's only coming out. So it's bypassing that chest altogether, and it's going to go into this block over here, which works perfectly. So we'll break this chest, and we will break that, and we'll break that, and we'll break that, and we will start from scratch here again. Okay, this is just the power line. So this is the one we took out of the roof from the last episode, so it's got plenty of power. Now, that's got patterns in it, and it's got bits and pieces in it, and like there's a 1K storage and a 4K storage. So what I'm going to do is break it. And are you serious? It picked it up with everything in it? I was really expecting that to have... Wow. Shift, press shift. Handles up to 2 recipes. Right, I was really expecting that to smash everywhere. Okay, well I better send some stuff back to the ME, hadn't I? Put some sand in there, some coal in there, put the hoppers back, that back, put that in there, some of the cobble in there. Alright, that might give me a little bit of room when it comes time to laying this down and taking everything back out of it again, if it's all still there. Yep, it is. So I've got to take everything out of there. See how it holds the placeholder for everything? Oh, I'm full. That'd be right. So I'll put those in here. That way I know we're good to go. We'll be golden. Put those in here. That'll give me a little bit more space to work with. Ah, thought my mouse died then. Just wasn't moving. Okay, now we pick all those up, and I'm not 100% sure whether this is going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to break this. We're going to break it, thank you. And we're going to have a look at it. Now this is called a crafter. Alright, so type in crafter, and I'm using the, what one is it? Crafter tier 1, okay? Which is just a machine frame, which is just, look how simple that is, okay? And I've made one of those, and obviously to make this one. And I went to tier 1. So that's that with just a couple of redstone torches and a couple of that, right? So we're going to change it now to a tier 2, okay? Which if we press shift, holds 4 recipes. All right, so let's make that. Let's see if it'll accept the one we've already got. Turns it into a tier 2. We need crafting tables. Surprise, surprise. Okay, so crafting tables. Let's craft a few of those and we'll get them out of the way. Right. So tier 2. I'll pass that over and we'll craft one. There we go. We now have a tier 2. Good stuff. And it's got 2 recipes in it. It kept those recipes. I am really surprised. Now we want tier 3. No? Tier 3 crafter. Holds 8 recipes. That's the bad boy. Alright. Because it used a tier 2, the one we just made, in there. Pumps out a tier 3. Oh yeah. That's the ticket. Right, so we may as well put it in line with here. Plonk it right there. Bang. Look at that. It's got the storage recipes in it. Fantastic. Now, we want a recipe. So it's got to go from 1K to 4K to 16K. So let's put a 16K recipe in. And I'll show you just how easy this is. 16K ME storage component, which is exactly what we want. So I click that and I click that, right? That's pretty simple. Click it on there, which is I want it in that spot, and it tells me what I want. I go apply. That recipe is now in this crafter. Now I want to go to 32K. Oops, where are we? Back 32. Oh, 64K, sorry, 64K. And there it is. Right, and it's the empty patch. Apply it. Bang. Now that's going to produce the 64K. Beautiful. Can't ask for more than that. This is requiring quartz glass. Oop, this one's requiring quartz glass. This one's requiring quartz glass. And this one's requiring Certus crystal. Okay, so we're going to have to fill a chest with Certus crystal. Yep, that's not something we can't do. So we'll have to have a chest nearby. But let's have a look at Certus. What is it? Quartz glass. Quartz. We'll get this thing to do everything for us if we're lucky. Quartz glass. There it is. Nether quartz or Certus quartz. Nether quartz. And we're already making the nether quartz dust over at the other one. So we got glass, which can be any type of glass. It doesn't have to be quite clear or anything like that. It can be anything, and it'll just go through the look. Stable glass, regular Minecraft glass, everything. So we're going to wait till it gets onto the nether quartz, which it didn't. It went onto the Certus quartz. So we can adjust that recipe. Let's grab a little bit of this stuff, and let's grab a little bit of glass, and we will make it happen. We will make this happen. I'm going to put all that redstone back in here because it's filling up my inventory again. Okay, so let's have a look at this. That recipe there, which was that. So we'll add it. Now we can change this recipe. So let's go there, 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 and there. And that's Minecraft glass. Great. Apply. Now we got quartz glass. So now this is going to make the 1K, the 4K, the 16, the 64, and the quartz glass. That's pretty good. Still got 3 recipes left. Okay guys, I'm just breaking the video up here. I've just finished recording the whole thing, so I'm just splicing this into the middle to break it up because it went for over an hour. So if you like the video, please press the like button. Please, yeah, instead of please, yeah, because I can't speak now after all that hour of gas bagging. Please press the like button, share, add to your favourites. Don't forget to go and visit the other guys on their servers. Leave a comment, I answer them. Do all that good stuff. If you haven't subscribed, please do so already. And I'll catch you next time.